Hey you guys, I wanted to do a couple of videos that's going to help you get started to make adjustments with your health naturally without having any over the top regimen when it comes to consistently taking supplements over the counters. I want to give you many different things to consider and also food selections and choices and considerations that will give you a better insight on feeling like this is an easy thing to do and it's okay staying where you are once you get a better understanding on how to take control of your health again. How to get started making a difference with your health naturally. I have a lot of different things to share with you guys, so hang tight, stay in there, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button so you can know when the next video is coming out, because we're going to really dive in and we're going to also keep it simple, okay? More like on a fifth grade level so we can stay here. One of the first things that I like to always address when it comes to someone not getting the bigger picture on why their body is not moving the way it should or their bowel movement is not where it should be, I like to talk about food pairing. Food pairing is something that is so easily overlooked. And before we get deeper into this, I just wanted to share a little background about me, myself, and why I am doing what I'm doing and why I feel qualified enough to share this information with you all. I am a holistic practitioner. I have been studying food, how nutrition affects the body naturally for over 18 years at this point. I have been helping people heal using natural techniques such as foods, timing, water engagement, sugars, refined things, the circadian rhythms, how we're eating, how we're working with the universal laws. So many different things to tap on. But I've had my own issues, realized that my own issues were corrected by natural adjustments and also taking away the very thing that was destroying my body ever since adolescent years. But let's just talk about the fact where I noticed where my downfall started, and it started in the gut. I had been constipated for so many years, and the problem had never corrected itself until I realized descumming needed to take place. And that was only finding out by a weird mishap, an intentional mishap, but one of those mishaps where it's like, oh, I didn't expect that either. So we'll talk more about it the more you get to know me and the more you follow. So back to food pairing. When we improperly pair foods together, we have a slow up in our digestion. Our digestive tract does not move the way it's supposed to move. A lot of times we don't get enough water. And when we do improperly pair foods together, most of the time it's very consistent throughout our lives. It causes our body to just go into a pure, hard, stagnated position. And most of the time, we don't make those adjustments ever. We fall into a medication, and a medication we find confidence in for the rest of our days, for the most part. But times are changing. I'm here to pave the way for those adjustments and make it easier for people to see how easy it is to stay right where you are when you feel so much better. Recognizing when you feel so much better. For some people, it comes unnoticed until much later. For some other people, they notice the difference immediately. And this is why you should just stay on course with whatever it is that you decide to do when it comes to making your life so much better when it comes to how you feel. It's not easy, but it is easy once you find great meals that will make you say, I don't want to do that version anymore because I feel better. Not only do I feel better, the dishes that I have, they work. They're delicious. I don't want to go back to where I used to be because this dish tastes better. These alternatives taste better. So I want to give you different alternatives. So people tend to fall back or say, I don't want to do too much of adjusting because I like what I'm used to tasting growing up. Okay, I understand taste buds. If there's anybody that do understand taste and flavors, it'd be me for sure, because I'm a native from New Orleans. I understand how seasonings are very effective and have heightened taste buds. So I know how to easily pull the natural flavors from a natural herb, vegetable, or whatever it is that you decided to pick up on and use as a dish. I know how to do that, and I know how to show you how to make those flavors pop as well. So you can stay where you are and have proper food pairing for better digestion. Why better digestion? Because everything starts in the gut. If your food is not digesting properly, then everything else is going to be off. If your food is not being broken down properly due to the fact of improper food pairing, of course, everything else is going to go downhill because all nutrients are sucked in via the gut intestinal lining. So if your intestinal lining is flooded with inflammatory goo or borders that's stopping you from getting your nutrients, anything that you put in your body won't get through the barrier. So you have to have better food pairing in order to stop the growth, the overgrowth, the inflammatory responses, so your body can actually start sucking in nutrients from whole foods. So it's very important to, one, eat real foods. Two, try not to eat or intake foods that causes inflammation. Three, don't feed overgrowth or bacterium or any kind of microbial that is not supposed to be within your intestinal lining. Don't feed that. And if you have the ability to find out if you have parasites, or if you feel a certain way, or if you eat certain foods that do carry parasites, it's a good time to consider stopping parasites from thriving in your body. And you can go about doing a deworming cleanse, parasite cleanse, all different kind of cleanses out there, and also stopping certain foods from being taken in by you. So these are ways to get the gut to stop reacting to inflammatory things and actually start to calm down and melt the goo away, or the inflammation, the mucus buildup, all these different things, melt it away and allow it to come out of the body so it can start to heal, so you can actually start picking up nutrients. Because if you don't have good foods going in, you're not going to have a good result at the end as well. So find an opportunity to start learning different food cooking techniques or different techniques. You can go to religionofhealth.com/sign up, and it will provide a proper food pairing list that will make your kitchen time so much easier. This would be a great time for you to learn a different style of cooking instead of creating the same dishes. People say as you get older, your taste buds do change. Well, let's see if this is a good time to absorb that change and actually say, you know what, I think I do like this kind of cooking technique, because it doesn't taste bad at all, and it's quite frankly very delightful. I guarantee you that some of the simple dishes that is provided on religionofhealth.com can actually give an edge on your cooking technique and skills and give you a level up. And I guarantee you, you'll feel like you don't need to go backwards to some of the old cooking styles that actually got you in a very funky space, or even your family. Food pairing is a very big deal. Be sure to subscribe. If this information was helpful to you, please hit that like button and share it to someone who you really care about. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to follow along with this journey on how to correct and see a difference with your health going the natural route. There's so much more to talk about when it comes to food pairing, and I don't want to overwhelm you with this one video. So be sure to stick around, or if you want to get on a call with a holistic practitioner that can help you with proper food pairing, be sure to visit religionofhealth.com, book a consultation with someone, and they will help you out in no time and get you on the right track with great meal recipes, and also learning how to properly pair your food for greater digestion. I'm so grateful that you shared your time with me. And please, I will make sure that the time is well spent. Our next video is going to be all about timing. Let's talk about timing. Timing matters. What time we're supposed to break a fast, what time we're supposed to stop a fast, what time are we supposed to start doing things according to time when it comes to eating habits. Let's talk timing. So I'll see you guys on the next series of videos, and I hope you start implementing some of these easy home remedies that's going to help you feel so much better in no time. Best wishes and subscribe. Until next time. Ciao.